Hello everyone, I hope you're doing fine. Come cook with me in this video. As you can see, I've got a lovely dish. I'll be cooking tilapia stew, Ugandan style, and basically it's a Sunday. Just spend some time with me. I'll be cooking our meal today, and I hope you enjoy watching the video. Like, share, and subscribe. So it's just as you can see, just some of the clips that I took while filming, and I hope you enjoy watching the video, guys. So there I'm just I took the fish out of the freezer. Just need to defrost it. I'll put in water for a couple of hours for it to defrost, then wash it and fry it before you know making the soup for it. So here I'm making sure I'm washing the fish really well before frying it, and taking all the I put some salt in the water. I like washing my fish or any meat or fish with some salt, or with the meat I would put lemon or lime to make sure it's clean. I know some people prefer not to wash their meat, but for me, meat, fish, I make sure I wash properly before cooking, you know. So that's done. So I'm just waiting. I put some oil to heat up, and I'll put the fish in and then fry it. Give it a little bit of a crispy coat. I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest, but just to make it crispy a bit. So as you can see, there, it's all done. Now we're just gonna chop the tomatoes. In this case, I'll put just chopped tomatoes. Chop the onions. In this case, just 2 onions, as you can see there. And yeah, hope you're enjoying watching the video. Don't mind my voice over, guys. So I'm just gonna put some garlic, um curry powder, and royco, which you see as you go along watching this video. So I'll put some tomatoes once the onions are brown enough. One thing I find it easier that when you put some salt while you're browning the onions, you're frying the onions, it makes it softer and cooks quicker. So I've put the curry powder, put a little bit of water to let the spices and the tomatoes blend in properly, cook before putting pouring the water in for the sauce to or soup to boil the fish. I'll add a bit of salt. Usually for me, I don't taste my food, I just use my eyes, and most of the time I haven't got it wrong. So if you've been cooking for too long, you don't need to taste your food every 2 minutes. So I just added some coriander into the tomatoes, and then I add some water, and then add the fish afterwards. And today we're gonna have this fish stew with matoke and some green vegetables, kale, that I prepared before, or you can watch one of my videos that I uploaded already to show you how I managed to get and prepare the kale. So now in this at this point, I'm just putting the fish in. I'll leave it to simmer a bit. While that is simmering, I'll get started with the bananas. I'll peel the bananas, let it boil, and by the time we eat it, it will be all nice and soft. So as you can see, the stew is looking good. I'll just add some royco for thickening. So if you're in from East Africa, or one of the East African countries, royco. Most households have these two ingredients, royco and simbambili, that they use in their cooking, for cooking their sauces. But royco particularly is good for thickening the sauce. So I'm just gonna mix the sauce a little bit, and then I put the cover on, leave it to cook, and then, like I mentioned, just get started with cooking the bananas. So because it's cold, I keep my bananas or any vegetables um that I buy from our Ugandan store. I keep them outside, so with that way at least they will last longer. So because sometime when you put them in the fridge, they go bad quickly. For example, the yams, the potatoes, and what else? I have a few things. I did a shopping and a couple of days ago, so most of the things I'm just keeping it in the garden. Is what is cold, so no need to keep it in the fridge when you can use the cold weather. As you can see, that box is just full of matoke or bananas, green bananas. So I'll just take some that I need, just enough for today's dinner, and then put the rest outside in the garden, leave it there, and I'll take. Oh my god, I keep yawning. As you can see, in this case, I keep saying in this case, you see, the bananas are really good this time. Sometimes when you buy, they don't look good, and or they come ripened already. This is the food I grew up eating, so, and my kids love it as well. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Sorry guys. That's normal to yawn anyway. I hope you're enjoying the video, guys. I'm just gonna take some and peel it, like I mentioned. I'm making sure that I choose the one that about to ripen, and leave those ones that are not ripen to to use for another day. When I tell you how tasty this food is this dish is so tasty. Fish and the bananas, and sometimes also fish with posho and cassava flour mixed together. That would be for another day, guys. And like, now I've started peeling, as you can see, peeling the bananas. I've put oil on my hand so that I don't get the, I don't know how to say it in English really, but in the local language they call it masanda, and in my own language it's called udok or dok, or so yeah, it's like sticky substance coming. It's like glue basically coming from the bananas. So when you put oil, that at least prevent the glue from sticking on your hands. So I try to peel the matoke. Hopefully I'm getting it right, but it doesn't matter, at least as long as I'm not over peeling it, to taking just the right amount of the skin off. For some people, really, they cook with the skin and then they just peel um, the skin off once the matoke is cooked. But for me, because I'm able to peel it, I peel it like that and then use the skins after. So the skin is really good. I just put it in the saucepan and then pour water and then put the matoke on top. You get to see, in the video, and that way it's like you use it as like for steaming the matoke or the bananas, or you can even use it for steaming the potatoes or cassava, things like that. As you can see, all done now, finished. I'm just gonna wash it, let it boil. Once it's boiled, I'll just mash it, put it in a foil and let it cook until we are ready to eat. We'll eat and to be nice and tasty. I'll just leave the food, do the music there, the sound. Sometimes I like how different food or dishes make sound when you're cooking. So I don't know if you've noticed, using any video, any adding any music to or any sound to your video is so expensive, especially if you're using CapCut. I have not noticed it. I mean, before I used to use it, I think they've changed their terms and conditions. Before it used to be free or used to be not this expensive. It used not to be this expensive. So what I've noticed now, having been away from filming and uploading any content for such a long time, I was surprised to see that, oh my god, all the prices, if you want to use any features, you need to pay for it. I mean, it's so expensive. 7.99. I think they give you 7-day free trial, and then after that is 7.99, 70, 7,999, and then after that £100 or £99, which is almost £100 for a year. So which is really expensive, guys, you know. So yeah, why not let what you're doing, you know, play, be the music or the sound to your video, you know. I hope you're enjoying the video. As you can see now, the bananas are cooked. I'm just gonna mash it. You know, it's just the way you'd mash mashed potato, so that is nice and smooth. And then I'll put in a foil. As you can see, what I would advise you, you use a stronger foil, because some of them they're not strong, cheap foil, and then once you try to wrap it, it all splits. And normally, if I was back home, would use the banana leaves, but in this case, obviously there's no banana leaves here. I'm just gonna resort to using foil, and then I'll use the peel banana skins in the saucepan at the bottom, and then I put, you know, the bananas that I've wrapped in the foil on top, and then put some water, so that would just steam it and keep it nice and soft, you know, and prevent water from going into the banana. I've done it so many times, and I find that it's really good. It keeps the food warm, soft. Yeah. Just to close enough. More on. Amen. As you can see now, it's time for us to have our dinner. I'm dishing the food. Just look at the banana, very nice and soft. When I tell you how tasty this was, you wouldn't believe me. But if you've tried this technique, guys, just this hack or technique, whatever you want to call it, just leave a comment down below, and that will be interesting as well to know, or if there's any other way that you know, steam your matoke or cook your matoke beside using the banana leaves, you know, that would be grateful to share. So just to let you know, guys, this video hasn't been sponsored by anyone, any company, anything like that. It's just I enjoy you know, sharing videos like this, and yes, any support would be, I would be grateful to receive. Just like, share, and subscribe, guys. Just be patient with me. Like I mentioned before, I haven't been filming for such a long time, and I feel like, oh, I keep forgetting my words and all that, and you can tell the nervousness in my voice. And yeah, so in this case I had some rice as well that I prepared the day before. I just warmed it and added to it. So, and we are ready to eat, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching up to this time, and like, share and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye.